And welcome back, everyone. Well, I know it's been about 12 days, 2 weeks, something like that, since I last did a video on our Lego car. And probably with good reason why it's been a little bit of a challenge here. And let me explain what I mean by that. If Now, if you go through the book here, and again, they have it all in order, how you're supposed to build it and all that and everything. But there's some times where, like I'm just trying to get back to the page here where I'm just trying to use this as an example. But let's say like they have like the pieces together. Okay, they tell you like you put this piece with this piece, and then you do the next step, right? Well, I can't find that in the book here, but anyways, so I would do that but not realize that I was putting the wrong piece on. And I thought it was the right piece. And then I would go like four more steps down, and then find out like, oh crud, I put the wrong piece in, or something wasn't lining up. And so then I would have to take it back apart, rebuild it, and then, fix the piece, rebuild it, and then move on from there. And what like I can use this as an example just to kind of show you, but like you see here, like in the instructions, okay, you start with one, and then you 2, 3, 4, self-explanatory, right? Well, there's like some pages in the book where it was like, okay, you're used to reading from left to right, okay, this would go like up, down, down, over, up, up, or like that kind of deal. And I think that's like kind of like where I got like lost in the shuffle here on some of the parts, and I had to like catch myself and correct myself. But it's been a fun build so far, and I'm gonna show you how far we are on the car, where we are from the last time I showed everybody. But we made it up to bag 4 already, and I'm gonna explain, like I say, some of the detail. But let me show everybody kind of like what we got so far. From where we've been and what we have. As you can see, we got the top all together. We got the back end all together. The seats inside and all that. And you got, the driver's side door, passenger side door. Now, a couple things I've noticed with this build so far. And I mean, I know it's just being trivial here, but I just like I said, I like building these things. Don't get me wrong. It's just some things. It's just like, what were they thinking, like when they did it or whatever. But anyways, like for example, now I know the front end here. I don't know if you can see that the steering here. The steering moves, back and forth, right? Well, they obviously think you're going to play with it or whatever, but I collect them and put them away and all that. But this is where I had like one of my problems. This little gear right here, okay? The one that I thought was in the book was one of the bigger ones. And when this matched up with the linkage, I know it's kind of hard to see, but see that little red right there? Okay, that's the steering linkage, that the thing. I had the wrong piece on. And again, this was one of those that I put it on, tried to put it together, it wouldn't go together. And it was like real hard and not turning and everything. Come to find out that this little wheel right here was the wrong one that was supposed to be in here. Now, when you can actually, I know it's kind of hard to see, but you can turn this, okay? You can turn this back and forth. You see it moving there? That is what ends up moving the front wheels like this, back and forth. So I had the wrong one on there, which when I did it, it wouldn't turn. So I had to like rip apart that whole section, go back a couple steps, take it apart, just to find out that, okay, I screwed up. So we got that all fixed and everything. I'm trying to think here. What else was there? Oh, like for example, too, like here, let me see if I can kind of clearly show you. Okay, like right here. Now, this is the underside of the car. okay? And you have the one side here, and you have the one side here, okay? According to the instructions, it said to put the pieces in, and you had them, facing a certain way. So, had them facing that way, started to put the car together, only to find out that when I got to that point, the piece, because it was a solid piece, I had it facing, let's say, like this, okay? It's supposed to be facing like this, so the piece would go into it. They didn't seem to say that like in the instructions, and I even went back in and looked at the instructions, and it was like I put the piece according to how the instructions said. So it was like, okay, again, go back about 2-3 steps, rip it apart, put it all back together. But like I say, all in all, this is my first time actually making, or actually building a 600 piece like this. And all in all, so far, I mean, I'm happy with the results. I mean, I like I say, I like the sticker, there, the glittery sticker. And I kind of changed this a little bit. They said that in the instructions here, and I guess what they show on the box. See, now I like it a little more like how like what I think it should be. But you see on the box right here, they show like where you have a little bit of a, trying to get that glare out, but see that they got the gap in between the door like that with the two stickers like this. Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like the look, because that's obviously what this look is like up here, right? You see you got the gaps in between from where each one of the panels, each one of the 3 panels here came together. But I thought I'd change it up a little bit, and I actually put the stickers close together instead of having that white line in between. I think it turned out a lot better. Like I say, I kind of like when I do model cars and Lego builds and all that, I kind of like see how I can switch things up, and make them a little more, customizable, or, a little more unique and in a different way. But like I say, all in all, got the, back fenders, got the doors on and all that and everything. The only thing that I kind of don't like right now on the car, and like I say, I know that's how they build it, is you see the bar right here? This is supposed to be like a roll bar, okay? And you got one on each side, okay, of the car. Here and right here. The only thing I don't like about it is that the roll bar is supposedly supposed to be, in the inside of the car, right? And it's like a cage form in real life. This one here, as you can see, all they do is, and I've checked this over and over and over, made sure I was doing this right, but this is how it's going to end up. It's going to end up sitting like right on the door right here, on this side of the door and on this side of the door. I think that what they should have done is they should have had those little button pieces. I mean, this is just my opinion, but like a little button piece. And what it should have did is they should have had it like go inside and then snap onto that button piece, so it's not sitting like here on the door. Because I know it's a Lego build, and again, I'm being critical, but I just like I say, I would just think it would make it look a little more authentic if it was like on the inside instead of right on the door. But like I say, all in all, this build is really coming along. I'm really happy with it, and I'm hoping to have it finished by the next video. Have all the tires on it and everything else. So that was the update on the, like I say, the little Lego car. So again, thanks for watching again, everybody. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you would, please give it a thumbs up, because it'll get it out there to more people, and let people know what we're working on. Then after this, we're gonna go then. Like I say, I know that there's not a lot of value in them or whatever, but we're gonna go back and we're gonna do a case like this, or a box of these, the 2024 Topps baseball cards. And I haven't done this, man, since I was like a little kid. But I'm looking forward to, going through this again and trying to see if we can build the set and everything. So it should be fun. It should be fun to try and see what we can do. So, all right, everyone. Well, thanks for watching. And again, like I say, you know what to do at the end of the video here. So stay safe, take care, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, everyone.